Boom, and we are live with another episode of the Brown Water Banter Podcast. My name is Jared Seymour.
My name is Joey K.
That's right. We got a great episode for you this evening, man. We're going to be talking with Trevor and Ricky. They're in the studio, all things crawfish, man. We're going to be diving into the event that's coming up this Saturday, and then also you told me how do you say it? Not a league, a series,
the Gulf Coast Crawfish Society.
There we go. That's a way better way to say it than I was going to do it. But yeah, man, we're going to talk about all that. So if you're into crawfish, I'm not going to say crawfish and beer. But if you're into crawfish, yeah, because screw those guys, right? But if you're into crawfish, man, this is going to be a show that you're going to want to watch. So before we do that, let's jump into the sponsors here. Boom, right out of the gate. Here you go. Dr. Robbie Williams and his friendly staff over at Southern Magnolia Smiles, they are ready to take care of all of your dental needs, man. If you're looking for a great local dentist, this is the team you want to work with. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Southern Magnolia Smiles, or hit them up on their regular website, www.southernmagnoliasmiles.com.
You got to work on your it's W.
I know. I said it.
W.
southernmagnoliasmiles.com, and give them a call when you're ready to make that appointment. They're giving away free toothbrushes and toothpaste if you sign up with them right now. It's 228-215-1202. You're going to be thankful that you made the call.
That's right.
Moving right along, Jesse was our last guest on last episode over from Hilltree Marketing, man. If you're looking for IT work of any kind, if you need a website built, Hilltree Marketing is your one-stop shop. They can do the photography. They can do the cinematography. They can do the aerial drone work that you may need to get your website looking official. HilltreeMarketing.com, proud sponsor of the show. They also built our award-winning website at brownwaterbanter.com. So go check HilltreeMarketing.com out, see some of the people that they work with, or just go to our website, see what they've done, hit them up, get your website built. Moving right along, Sea to Swamp, Gaucher Van Cleve Road, our good buddy Rocky. If you're looking for apparel, if you need a rod or a reel or fishing tackle, or like I said, apparel. Let's look at this photo. Boom, look at that. He's got a store that's busting at the seams, man. Take the Gaucher Van Cleve exit, Gaucher Van Cleve Road, and head south. He'll be on the left. You can't miss him. Look him up on Facebook. Look him up on the interwebs and get the official address. Go over there and check him out. Proud sponsor of the show. Look, we got AFCO shorts. We got the extra tough boots. We got the Matrix Shad. Where's that picture?
He's got a pile of everything.
That's right.
Double D's, floundering lights, anything you need.
And we got it kind of buried here, Joey. Where we at? Right there. Look at that. Payout.
He also runs Coast Angler Magazine. We got a lot of whiskey in the way.
Yeah, and we're in Coast Angler Magazine this month too.
At least I hope we are.
We're supposed to be.
Rocky, you let us know.
Unless he lied to us, we're in it this month, so we'll see. And then last but definitely not least, and conveniently enough, this weekend, the fourth annual Downtown Ocean Springs Crawfish Cook-Off. It's Saturday, May the 28th in downtown Ocean Springs on Government Street, right across from the downtown golf cart rentals is how I say it, or right next to, what's the barbecue? Pleasance. There we go. I didn't say that wrong. But no, so let me you cut right into the infomercial right here. Where can they get tickets? How much are they pre-sale? Let's do it.
Well, for starters, go to downtownoceansprings.com.
All right.
And that's www. Downtownoceansprings.com. All the event info's there. You know, if you want to check it out right now, you can actually get your pre-sale ticket right now for $20. If you want to wait and get your ticket at the gate, it's gonna be $25.
Hey, man, you gotta save that $5.
Go save yourself $5.
That's right. That's right. We mentioned it, fourth annual, man. We and Joey can't remember. We get it.
You were there for the first one.
All right.
I don't think we went to the second one. We were both there as Brownwater for the third one.
And
we're going to be there for the fourth one.
Yeah. Okay. The ones that we went to were kick-ass events, great live music, entertainment. That little, what is that, like a public parking lot that you take over for the day?
Yeah, it's a city parking lot. It's actually named after Michael Pleasant Sr., who is Michael Pleasant Jr.'s father, who originally owned Pleasant's Barbecue.
Okay,
sweet. So the parking lot is named after Pleasant's Barbecue, who Michael, he's not here with us today, but he's kind of my partner in the event, and he helps put it on. And so yeah, that's exactly where it's held.
So why do a crawfish event? Like what made you want to get into that world?
We did one like in 2016. We just did one randomly. So I started working with Michael doing marketing, and he knew that he could utilize that parking lot, especially since it's named after his father, to try and do things. So we've done various events out there. We've done the crawfish. We've done pig roast. We've done like vendor arts and crafts festivals and stuff. But we did the Crawfish Festival one year, and it had a great turnout. And I believe actually Ricky here correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ricky, after we did that one, reached back out to Michael after we didn't do it a following year, and he was like, "Hey, y'all should do this again." So that's when
maybe that was 2.
yeah
that we missed.
Yeah, I think it was.
So it went 1 to 3 to 4.
Yeah, right. So I mean, technically, this is the 5th one that we've done, but this is the 4th annual, in a row.
Being official.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So after Ricky got with us, and me, Michael, and Ricky kind of came together, the heads to be that put this on, and we figured out, let's continue this as a tradition.
Yeah, so crawfish around South Mississippi is kind of like crawfish in Louisiana. Like, it's bragging rights. Like,
Right.
It's pride, right?
Right,
Ricky, you're a crawfish
right.
guy. Just had a crawfish bowl in Dyersville, right?
Right, the Iberville Moose Lodge.
Yeah. So these people, it's hardcore. It's legit. Like,
It's crazy how much money the teams put into it.
right.
Yes.
Your purse is not nowhere near the money you're putting into it. I'm telling you straight up. But
Right.
it's the pride of saying they've got the best crawfish on the coast, basically.
Yeah. And so explain the event. What?
I was just gonna say, anytime you get the male ego involved, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter what the payout is.
And alcohol.
It's like, well,
Yeah.
you're gonna take my $20. I'm gonna spend $200 to win that $20 just so you can't have it.
Right.
you know?
That's like
exactly it.
racing out there.
Yeah.
These guys are spending $30,000 on a car to win maybe $200 for the night.
Right,
It's
right.
totally
But-
worth it.
But when
Yeah.
I talk shit about how I'm the
Yeah.
fastest car out there, or I got the
Exactly.
best
They get it
crawfish,
tattooed, right?
you can't say shit about it.
So you pay your dues or pay your fee for teams. Teams is full though, from what I saw, right?
Yes.
So the teams are full. How many teams you got out here this year?
This year I got 25. Pretty much every year we've had 25 teams. That's just kind of what we are comfortable with
Right.
this one. But yeah, pay your dues. You get 2 sacks of crawfish. You come out, cook it, and see who's the best.
And how does that work on the fixins? You put whatever fixins you want to put it, like sausage, potatoes. Do you bring all that stuff
Yeah.
with you?
Fixings is completely up to the teams. you know.
Right.
It gets pretty wild. I've seen
Fixings get real wild.
Yeah.
Really
for sure.
wild.
there's teams that don't do any fixings.
Right.
And then there's teams that just, overboard.
Well,
Right.
because the potatoes are going to mess if you're not used to it, right? They soak up a ton of
Soak up a
seasoning,
bunch of
depending on how
salt,
you
yeah.
boil. Like
Yeah.
if you're not ready for that, some
Right.
people just say, "I'm going."
But you're
straight."
only judging on the taste of the crawfish, not anything else.
It
Or-
depends per event.
Yeah, it just depends on how you lay it out. There's certain categories that certain cook-offs look for.
Right.
Yeah.
So it all just depends on how you set it up.
There's like appearance, there's taste, there's peel, there's spice. That's
Right.
kind of like 4 of the main ones.
And
Right.
what categories do y'all have in y'all's
So
Saturday?
So for mine, the judges that are going to be in mine, they're looking for appearance, taste, and peel.
Okay.
What does yours do, Ricky?
Mine's appearance, taste, and peel too, but
Yeah.
appearance has went on to how you turn the tray in to the judges. As
So-
far as decorating.
I was
and
gonna
all
say
that.
that gets
okay.
crazy,
Yeah,
then,
oh,
though,
yeah,
right?
it does. It gets very crazy.
Now, I was typing away a minute ago over here. Did you say what your event is that's different? The Trevor's. Did we announce that while we were talking earlier? Just so the listeners know, you have a separate one.
Yeah.
yes. I have one with the Dyersville Moose Lodge that
Right.
happened 2 weeks ago.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Right,
So, and we'll get into the series events as you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So,
Ricky does beginning of May, D'Iberville Moose Lodge.
Right.
I do the end of May with the downtown Ocean Springs Crawfish Cook-Off. And we kind of...
And
So
we-
y'all are in
see,
cahoots.
Yeah,
right, Well, we put them together too, and it hadn't happened in a couple of years, but my first place winner automatically goes to the Ocean Springs Cook-Off with no entry free.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's pretty
we
cool.
award teams throughout, and
Right.
let
Granted,
them
with
bounce.
his falling on a holiday, most of them opt out, but it's there.
Yeah.
If they want to, it's there.
Right. All right. So let's go back to like what Joey's question was with the different categories. So presentation, I'm sure that takes like a whole like life of itself, right? I know that leaves the imagination to run wild as to how to present that shit to you,
Yes.
right?
Oh, it's amazing what I've seen. It's like it's crawfish, dude.
Right. Right.
Well,
Right.
okay, but if that's what you want to do, I mean,
Here's a Bud Light. Enjoy.
right. I've seen money turned into containers, and I've grabbed it off the top of the container. Said that'll go with me. Thank you.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
right,
right.
Because
right.
you ain't supposed to do that, but
Right.
it's fun. There's people that's put Mardi Gras beads in it
Yeah.
just to decorate.
For
I ain't
sure.
gonna name no tune,
For sure.
But
Now, Trevor, I know in your event, each person that buys a ticket through the gate gets a ticket, right? And
Yeah.
they vote.
Yeah, so basically they get one of these. When you come through the gate, you put your phone number on there, and it's got all of our teams listed. After you try all the crawfish and have fun at the event, you circle your favorite team. There's a bucket at the entry gate. You turn this back in. It's important that you put your phone number on it because we are doing a random drawing, and if we pull your card and call your number, you'll win $150.
Oh wow.
Sweet.
Okay. Cool.
Trevor,
yeah. I think
Trevor, I'm just telling you now, I'm stealing that idea.
nice.
Well,
yeah. So you can't patent.
Hey,
that.
y'all are in cahoots. If you're in
Yeah,
cahoots,
yeah.
if you're in
My
cahoots,
idea
you
is
can't do
your
that.
idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
You got fancier though since the beginning because I remember
Yeah.
it being a little red ticket.
Little
Yeah,
ticket.
so
It's a
when we
little
started
ticket,
out, we
yeah.
started out with little tickets. What happens though is
You had people
it's-
stuffing the
it's hard
ballot
to-
box.
It's hard to keep track of those little tickets, and people will come up like, "I didn't get a ticket," and
Mhm.
and later on in the evening, teams are like, "Oh, these people didn't get a ticket, but they want to vote for me." So it's like the easiest way to keep track of it. I got these printed. Put your phone number on it. Everyone that comes through the door gets one of these.
Right.
Everyone that pays the admission fee is getting one of
You
these.
Yeah.
can't fake that
If
one.
you don't have one, you can't fake this. And if you don't have one of these, then you didn't pay your admission fee.
That's right.
Ballot integrity is even important at
Way
a crawfish
more
cook-off,
integrity.
right?
Right,
Right.
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
even there,
I
we're
went
gonna
through 500 of those at mine.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
Really?
of the
Of just people's choice votes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got 2,000 printed.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So-
well
Just
that
to have extra.
that to me is the coolest part of it. Just like watching your event because yours is the only one other than like the one at the Coliseum, which is different. I don't think do they even do a fan
Yes.
vote there. That was my
they
favorite.
They do, but it only pays first place.
Oh, okay, I think it's the coolest part of the whole damn thing is that the each individual participant that goes there, crowd gets
Yeah.
to vote.
Has
That's
a
cool.
voice.
Yes.
Well, the
Right.
difference between People's Choice and judges, like Ricky was saying, with the appearance and they turn it in on a tray, like they specifically make like some crawfish for the judges.
Right.
Right.
Versus like the People's Choice, it's more of a person-to-person interaction. Like the people that are there are talking to the team members.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
it's more than just having good crawfish. You got to be a people person,
Correct.
a likable person,
gotta
someone that's
sell your
talking to the
crawfish,
crowd.
basically.
Yeah.
Right.
And everybody's palate's different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Crawfish is a weird bird. You
Oh,
know what
No,
I'm saying?
no different than bourbon or
Right,
wine.
right,
You know, judging something like that, it's kind of the individual. There's
Right.
like some group consensus as to what it should be,
Yeah.
but some people like their crawfish bland. I think they call those people Yankees, but
Yeah,
North
Not
of
from around
I-10?
here,
Yeah,
that's
north
right.
of
I
I-10.
live, well, I live north of I-10.
yeah.
Now.
The beginning of May, I went to Ricky's and I kind of just went to try all the teams and participate as a People's Choice voter. And I mean, yeah, from bland crawfish to extremely garlicky,
Yep.
garlicky,
Garlicky, yeah, there you go.
crawfish to spicy crawfish to the fixings that are mixed in
Yep.
to the salt to watered down. I mean, literally everything in between. And like, you know, you think like there can only be so many ways to cook crawfish, but
Wrong.
I mean,
Nah.
yeah, you're really
No.
it's wrong.
Every person
No.
has two different ways they can cook it.
Actually,
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a thousand.
Yeah.
Out of my 28 teams, you might have tasted the same crawfish twice.
Right.
Yeah,
Always
Because
something different. you can put
everybody's
in
just
there.
different.
yeah, I can vouch
Everybody.
for that.
And how many judges do you have in yours outside of the People's Choice?
Right now, I'm doing 4.
And who-
Okay.
can
you
are
say who they are?
Celebrity
Is it-
judges or
They are hidden, so my judges are a little
Ah.
bit different than Ricky's. Ricky's, they present it into a room and they do their judging. Versus the way I set mine up is it that right?
Yeah. My judges are in a secret room. The only thing they know you as
It's
a number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
There's a little
good,
raffle
good,
ticket on
good.
top. You pull off that top and you keep it. When we announce winners, we announce a number,
Okay.
so nobody can say
no
it's rigged.
names?
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus my judges are secret. They're guys that are participating in People's Choice that are secretly judges, and you
Ah.
don't know who they are.
So they're like the security guard at
they're,
Walmart.
yeah,
but you
they're
don't know who's
mingling
walking
around the event. Yeah, they're mingling around the event, trying crawfish the same as everyone else is. So I mean, it's a little bit.
I
little
like
bit
That's
that.
different.
cool. That's cool. Yeah. And then so say the awards again. So People's Choice is one.
Mhm.
Then the judges, they just do a top winner and that's it?
I do it a little bit different. The judges votes count towards People's Choice. So like if you're a judge, then instead of voting once for People's Choice, your judging vote counts for 10 points for People's
Oh,
Choice.
okay.
Okay.
So
So
it's
it's a little
still
bit
only
different
one
like that.
award.
Yeah, yeah.
They just kind of juice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They hold a
All
lot
right.
of weight.
Okay. All right. I like that.
And they're out there mingling, so they get all of that.
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
get the full crowd experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to be nice to everybody because you
Yeah.
don't know who's a judge or who's not a judge.
Secret shopper.
Right.
Right.
Now
Secret
that
shopper.
I know that, I'm gonna make weird kind of like oh okay like to try to
Oh,
make them
yeah.
think I'm one. You know?
Undercover
yeah,
boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Undercover
Write it
boss.
down on a notepad.
Yeah, even though I have
Yeah.
zero stroke, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna.
So what did
pretend.
y'all
Yeah.
use in
Yeah,
this?
yeah. What? Yeah, some weird, random, stupid, like So how many parts per? Yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah, I could do it. That's good.
Yeah.
What? So go back then now to how you guys are teamed up, and you're going to turn this into a South District Crawfish League. Can we
right.
patent that? Does that sound
That's
good?
the man.
Why do it?
I had been
What's the
talking about
benefits?
this for a couple years, and I've been hitting with Ricky around it. So I've done work with the Memphis Barbecue Society and the Kansas City Barbecue Society.
We need to talk to you.
Right.
When this is over with. Keep going.
These giant sanctioned barbecue cook-offs that are nationwide. And after working one of these events, I saw the back end of it and how they operate and how it works. And I just see a void in the market. So I figured I'd fill that void.
Yeah.
So I started the Gulf Coast Crawfish Society, working with Ricky with the D'Iberville Moose Lodge, and then the crawfish event that I have. Biloxi Bay RV Resort has a crawfish cook-off.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, they had about 25 teams on their cook-off this past year. Stacy with Captain Al's down there at the marina that she's developing. She's wanting to do a cook-off down there. So that's 4 like major cook-off events on the Mississippi Gulf Coast already. So I wanted to, all these cook-offs that we have a handful of teams that compete in pretty much all of them. I mean, that's all they do all year long is compete in these cook-offs. So I wanted to give them a stage the same way the Memphis Barbecue Society gives those barbecue teams a stage. So these teams aren't just competing to win one cook-off.
Right.
They're competing, coast-wide in all the cook-offs to win points, to win the grand championship at the end of the year.
That's awesome.
That's pretty damn cool.
You started a group already on Facebook.
Yeah,
right?
you can find all the information, Gulf Coast Crawfish Society.com. That's where all that info is.
Okay.
At.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was up.
Yeah, we got a list. We got a list of the events that are sanctioned. We've even got points from all the teams that have competed and what points that they've earned and everything. So this first year, we're kind of laying the foundation for it. But 2023, we're really going to kick it off and take it serious.
He was telling me before we went live that they don't have a Latimerian representative.
Latimer, we need to get them in. Sanction your event.
I know a guy from Latimer.
We both live kind of in Latimer.
Don't say
No.
we'll bring it ourselves.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, this is a trifecta here.
Yeah,
we can do it. Man.
Let's
We
get
can
it.
hang out together.
I will say this about the Gulf Coast Crawfish Society. One of the cool things, if you do choose to like reach out to us and want to sanction your event, since we've worked with so many teams, like we have a list. I personally have a list of 65 crawfish teams. So if you want to sanction your event through us, but you're scared, like you won't have enough teams, like
Right.
we'll handle that marketing aspect for you. Like we'll make sure you have enough teams.
I'm guessing when we sanction it through you, it's the same rules.
Yeah.
Same rules apply. Everything's the same way. Right?
Yeah. At least the judging aspect, that's where the points come in. So the judging throughout is going to flow. Like I said, this year we're kind of laying the foundation. So like my judging's different than his judging this year.
Right.
But next year we're going to take it more serious. The way he does his judging is the way I'm going to be doing my judging for mine, and that's going to be like the foundation for it.
Did you say earlier that y'all are using like one kind of ballot box, I guess, for lack of a better term, and everybody turns it into that same spot? Because I thought
For the people's choice.
Yeah, for the people's choice.
Okay, only for
Yeah.
okay. All right. So because you used to have it at each booth, right? At each tent.
Yeah, I used to have it as each booth. Yeah, but now the ballot box is at the entry gate. So
Okay.
it'll be one bucket.
That's a whole lot easier to keep up with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
It was packed last year.
dude, it's amazing. Like I'm not throwing shade, but it's just like racing. You're not competing in racing if you're not cheating.
That's Joey's motto. If you ain't cheating,
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Exactly.
That's
You're
how I
not cheating. Yeah. So I mean, that's how it is with these teams. Like I mean, there's always like these little things.
Like have you seen some shady shit though? Without don't
yeah.
call anybody
Yeah,
out
yeah,
specifically,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you've seen some
We've all seen-
questionable behavior.
Don't think if they seeing you doing it, they won't turn you in, because they will turn you in a
Oh, I
heartbeat.
bet. I
Yeah.
bet it's cutthroat.
It's quick. I'm talking the minute they see it, they're turning them in.
You talking about against their competitors?
Right.
Okay,
right.
so kind of like
if I see you
self-reported.
doing something you're not supposed to, that's listed in the rules.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn you in quick.
All right,
And
What
that goes
happens real quick.
to you, and then y'all have to make the decision
Right.
on
Yeah,
disqualification
I
and
actually,
stuff like that.
I kind of sort of threatened to disqualify a team last year.
that's probably
Really?
not. That's like the not fun part of it, but you
It's
got
not.
to.
It's not. We're all out here to have fun.
Right,
It's a
but you got
family
to.
event. We're
And-
here to have fun. That's the ultimate bottom line, is to have fun. And then when
Right.
teams are kind of getting out of line and being stupid, doing things that are just I mean,
I guess
sucks,
there's
but-
there's one in every batch. I
Yeah,
guess.
It's you.
yeah, it's Joe.
It's you.
usually me.
If you
Yeah,
were
it
there,
is.
it's you.
It is usually me.
That brings up a good question though. Give us some of the rules. Joey and I put on a fishing tournament, Sheep's Head Showdown, and I didn't realize like you got to be so super specific about
Oh,
everything,
my
because
God.
you can't leave anything like to be debated upon, right? What is it like for y'all's tournament cook-offs? Like what's the
my rules are fairly laid back. We give you 2 sacks of crawfish, cook it, get people's choice votes. I mean, mine's
So
pretty
there's
simple.
no like
There's no
can't start
seasoning.
can't start
Yeah.
too soon. Got to start the pot at this.
I tell my teams the gate opens at 11. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You know, our gates open at 11. We start winding down around 4 p.m. You've got that time frame to cook at least 2 sacks of crawfish. If you want more, I've got more sacks of crawfish. So I mean, I don't necessarily have very strict rules. It's here's some crawfish.
Right, let's
People's
have
choice
party,
votes.
yeah.
Let's
What
have
about
fun.
yours?
Yeah, you
Same way.
Yeah, it is, but it's just a matter of you got to give them some kind of guidelines.
Right.
Like, crawfish, like he said, at 11. Mine's got to be done at 1.
Okay.
You
So
know,
it's
you got it, but then you get that person that, well, his crawfish is already ready, and it's not 1 o'clock. Well, he's ready. I'm sorry.
It's
I mean,
got to be done at 1.
right.
his will just be cold.
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah.
Might not peel as great.
Right, exactly.
So y'all don't do it like the barbecue cook-offs. They set up the night before, but nobody can touch anything.
The barbecue
night before.
cook-offs are very strict. Like
Right.
if you go to the NBN website and look at their list of rules, it's like an 8-page document.
Right.
Of like,
But you don't
rules.
need all that time. with
Right.
Crawfish.
So y'all,
Good 2 hours, 3 hours, you're ready to go.
yeah. So y'all pull trailers in maybe the night before, and everybody sets up. Then comes the next morning. How does that work?
Everyone for my event, since I'm that public parking lot,
Right.
we
Yeah.
have it for that day. From 7 a.m. to about 10 a.m., the teams can pull through, set up, pull out.
Right.
Yours, I don't know.
Yeah,
They've got more
mine-
leeway with
Yeah,
theirs.
mine's the same way because you don't have room for trailers, and you don't need a
Right.
trailer.
Right,
You really
right,
don't.
right.
So it's a little different than barbecue because all you're doing is dropping off a few pots, a tent,
Right.
table, chairs, and going on about your business.
Have y'all ever thought about doing a category for like most excessive burner?
Actually, at
You know what I
mine-
mean? You know what I mean? Like
Actually,
just
at mine
The
this
Shed
year,
Barbecue would come out and win that one.
Really?
Have you seen their crawfish cooker at the
I
Shed?
probably have because
Oh.
I've been at your event, but I never
Does
paid
it
any
melt
attention.
pots?
Right, that's what I'm
It
saying. Like
could. It could.
something that just blows a hole straight through the bottom of the pot and everything just
Yeah.
spills
Yeah,
out.
you
It's
know,
like, I don't know, but I
that's-
won that award. That ain't,
Yeah.
that's kind of not funny because this year it happened at mine.
It burned a hole in the
One
pot.
of those guys had one of those dumping
yeah,
burners.
yeah.
Well, he didn't realize that he didn't put the hose far enough away from the pot, and it did strike a hole. It punctured the hole, and
Holy
propane was shooting.
moly.
Luckily, somebody caught it before it got way out of hand.
Yeah.
You'd have had
Yeah.
a crawfish bottle rocket.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
I didn't know they were having fireworks this year.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
The Shed has one of those commercial cookers with like a hydraulic lift. I don't know how many pounds it can cook at once. Probably over
Jesus.
200.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
Yeah.
Just have one that's just a settling torch at the bottom is all it is. Just cuts a small hole straight through the bottom of it.
Yeah, just bring a little grill.
Oh, you
we
can't
lost-
cook any crawfish in this thing, but it looks cool as
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
We already ruined 2 pots.
You want to see the third one? We about to line it up. Here we go. Yeah. No, that'd be a fun category, I think.
Yeah.
Feel free to steal that.
I actually,
you gonna write
see.
that down on the pad?
no, I don't have. You talking about rules? These aren't necessarily rules, but they are some guidelines that I have. One of my guidelines is, like I said, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Right.
The other one is the crawfish trays. So we supply 2-pound crawfish trays. I mean, 2-pound like serving trays for like
Yeah.
any type
Yeah,
of
the
food.
little flats. Yeah.
And one of the problems that I had in the earlier years is the teams were just loading up these 2-pound trays with like 2 pounds of crawfish,
Yeah.
and like they're overflowing. And I'm like, guys, you don't have to do this.
You'll run
Right.
out of it. Yeah.
We're here for people to eat crawfish, but we're not here to like just like serve them all you can eat crawfish all
Right.
at once.
Right.
So this year I've ran through all the teams. I'm like, look, we give you all the trays, but put like a handful of crawfish in there. If they want more, they keep coming back.
Correct.
You know,
Hey, do you know when I compete, I fill it up as much as I can. You know why?
that's because you're
'Cause
gonna
I
get people's choice votes.
I don't want them to eat the other people's
That's right.
crawfish.
Once
I
you
want
get
them to be
hungry, you
full.
don't
Oh,
eat
yeah.
nobody else.
Now that's called strategy.
Well,
I like that.
So
I
that's
like
why
that.
that's why these are recommendations.
They're not rules.
So
Yeah.
if that's your strategy, then that's your
Right.
strategy, whatever. But when you run out of crawfish and it's 1 o'clock,
Mhm.
you can
Yeah.
either get another crawfish
'Cause you
sack
get
of
less
crawfish-
votes.
Yeah, right,
Right.
exactly.
So that other sack has to be bought by the team, I would guess, or how does that work?
Most of the extra sacks are bought. They have the option to buy an extra sack from us. When it gets later on in the event, I have no problem issuing
boil
an
them.
extra
Yeah.
sack
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
just need to boil. It's something that we figure out day of as the teams, like, you know,
Right.
need more crawfish. That's kind of sort of Ricky's job too. He helps manage the teams and
So
everything.
now I'm thinking strategy. It's like maybe we boil our first 2 right out the gate, buy as much from you as I can throughout the whole event.
That way,
so
no
I'm
other
just
team
seeding the
has
event
crawfish.
with all
Yeah,
my
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like that's how I'm winning. That's how I'm
Hey,
winning.
like I said, you pay $30,000 for a race car.
Yeah.
What's $200?
Hey,
Exactly.
Knowing is half the battle.
That's right. We boiled 8 sacks. I bought everything he had.
Yeah.
Everybody only ate my crawfish, and we won.
Right?
Right. Whether we tasted the best or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
$500.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So what are the? Did you go over
Winning.
the prizes already?
My prizes, Ricky, I have to tell you what his are, but my prizes for first place, I usually do $1,000.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, so
you get
it's
some
not bad.
because usually the trophies I see are like some big gaudy trophies, like this gigantic big.
I'll
high.
get to
No,
my
that's only
trophies.
at one place. That's
Yeah.
useless.
Let me do my money
Okay,
payouts,
yeah,
and
go
I'll tell
ahead.
you what my trophies are.
Hit them sponsors too. In a
Yeah,
minute.
so my money payouts is $1,000 for first place, $500 for second place, and $300 for third place. And then each team, first, second, third, I partner with Preservation Tiles. They they print New Orleans style street tiles. So when you're walking around New Orleans and you see bourbon on the sidewalk,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
they print these New Orleans style street tiles, and one of them says, downtown Ocean Springs Crawfish Cook-Off,
Oh,
first
that's
place,
sweet.
second place, third
Oh
place.
yeah.
So it's not just like one of those big gaudy trophies
That
that
you can't put
collect
anywhere?
dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You have
It's
no
something.
room for
No.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. It's something that you can hang on your wall in your office, in your home, something that looks cool and nice.
Yeah.
We do WWE style belts.
Yeah,
for
we do
for the
wrestling
fishing
belts.
tournament.
I've
So-
looked into that.
Yeah.
I've looked into
Yeah.
that.
That's what we were talking
I
about for
can't
the.
find them cheap. on these.
They're not cheap, but
Yeah.
undisputed belts. I'll plug them, no problems.
Yeah,
they're-
they've done all of ours.
They've done great work for us. I even had to
Really?
shoot them back. Hey, I didn't add this. Can you add it? And I need it expedited. And they did all
And-
no problem.
There's
Because I would
no.
love to have belts.
Oh, there's-
I would love to. Have
Undisputed
There
belts.
is absolutely no bigger thing than a guy or a girl who won the
Correct.
championship.
Holding up the
Correct.
belt.
Ultimate Warrior Ric
Right,
Flair
right,
on the
right.
stage. With
You
the
walk into the
championship
cook-off
belt.
with that belt on
That's
your
right.
shoulder.
Oh, dude.
Everyone's looking at
Our
you.
last year, because we've done it. This will be our third year, but we've done it 2 years. So the first year winner shows up with his belt on and says, he was like the best.
Yeah,
He was like Babe
He's
Ruth.
pointing. He's like, "That one's mine."
He said it's
that
mine.
one's
on
mine.
Facebook. He was like, I'm taking that one home. Dude won back to back.
Ultimate
Wow.
Warrior.
He's got
style.
both belts.
Yeah.
So this is what I was telling Ricky for the Gulf Coast Crawfish Society. How I'm going to have a champion at the end of the season. We already talked about the belt, so that's what I think I might do.
Right.
for
Go
that.
get him, bro.
Yeah,
It's so worth it. So how does that work though? So each time you win, just say first place is a set number of points. Second place will be a set number of points. Third, and then out of all events, whoever has the largest total of points wins the grand
yeah. So
team of the year.
the way I have it set up is places first place through 10th place gets points. Everything from 10th place below gets 1 point.
Okay.
So whoever comes in first gets 10 points. Whoever comes in second gets 9 points.
So kind of
third,
like
8
the
points,
Olympic
all the
medal
way
kind
down.
of stuff.
Yeah, all the way down.
And is there a minimum and how many you have to be in, or is it just
No, there's no minimum. Obviously, if you're going for the championship at the end of
You
the
can't
year,
win
you
one.
want, you
Right,
want to
right,
compete
right,
in
right.
as
Keep
many of them
going.
as possible.
Yeah. Teresa Lewis says to ask Trevor what other event may happen this weekend.
That's my mother, guys. Hello.
Oh,
Mom.
hello, mother. Hello, mom. Thanks for supporting your son on the show. Way to go.
What she's referring to is my beautiful wife, Jolene Odom.
Oh yeah.
She's in the comments as well.
Yeah, Jolene Reid. I still
Yes.
say her maiden name.
Yeah.
Couple beers. I mean,
Hey man, you put that ring on it. It's yours.
yeah.
But my beautiful wife is having our second child. So,
Oh,
and
wait a
with-
minute.
With
though.
our luck,
It's gonna happen.
She's
at
going to
8
go
o'clock
into
in the
labor
morning.
8 a.m. Saturday during the Crawfish Cook-Off.
What's her due date? Is it
Right now it's the 30th.
Saturday.
Right,
Right
now,
now.
it's, yeah,
Right now
yeah,
it's-
right. Yeah.
Right now it's pause.
Yeah, No.
Oh,
right now
God.
it's Monday the 30th, but we'll see. Like I
Jesus.
said, our luck Saturday. I'm gonna have a new baby here.
Don't
Yeah,
walk.
yeah. Do you have a
So-
contingency
So
plan? for what
Ricky,
you're gonna
sounds
do?
like you're gonna do
Ricky.
a lot of work
Yeah.
Saturday.
Ricky's gonna run the show.
Do no walking.
Yeah.
Stay on the couch.
I'm gonna walk back for the awards
Yeah,
ceremony
with a
holding a
baby.
newborn baby.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
awesome.
we've had that. We've had somebody leave a competition, go deliver a baby, and come back.
That's right.
Oh, damn. I'm glad
That's
I'm
what
not
you do.
the only one that has luck like that. Like that would happen to me.
Yeah.
you know, so.
Well,
Well,
That's
kudos,
awesome.
kudos to you though for like
Yeah,
power through.
thank
Like,
you.
it'll happen. Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever
it
goes
will
through.
be fine.
we'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
We'll figure it out. You're gonna make it work.
So, this event, I know a little stumble you had last year. Is it a cash event? Because I know we had the ATM last year.
Oh, yeah.
What's better?
I don't mean to. I hired an
Cash is
ATM company
king.
to come
Yes.
out and have an ATM by the gate. We had some issues with the ATM,
Right.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that wasn't working. I've got another guy that's coming out with an ATM, so hopefully there will be an ATM there. But just go ahead and bring some
cash.
The easiest
Yeah,
thing
cash
to do
So
is bring
no
some
swiping
cash.
debit cards at the gate though.
No swiping debit cards at the gate. That's correct.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll clear that up right
Yeah,
now.
clear that right out
Bring
the
that
gate.
cash.
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
that cash.
Bring some cash, eat some crawfish.
And we're going to be hanging out.
Yeah, we're gonna be there for sure.
Hopefully, if y'all don't kick us out.
Y'all got a little rowdy last time.
Right. Yeah, we were screaming and hollering at the different
Yeah.
teams. No, it was a great event last year. The turnout was amazing. You said 25 teams, but what is it? How many sacks do you have sitting on go? And what would that pound? Do you know the pounds?
I don't know how many pounds.
Because it's fun. It's fun to say like 5,000.
Can
Sunday,
you say?
Sunday,
Can you
Sunday.
say who you get them from?
Sean. Yeah. Desport Seafood.
Sean Desport.
Yeah. Right now sitting. Let's see. We got.
He's probably got a half.
Yeah,
a
tell me.
semi.
Tell me the.
I had
tell
at
me the-
mine.
yep.
I ordered 82 sacks,
Are those 40,
Holy
45
moly.
pound sacks?
30 to 40 pound
Yeah.
sacks.
Let's call it 30 then, just
I
to
think
on
it
the
came
low
out
side.
to 20.
That's 2,460 pounds.
Right.
I
And where
did
do
that.
you where you get yours from?
I get mine out of Lafayette.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ship them over there.
Yeah, so I'm probably looking at somewhere between the 3,000 to 4,000 pound range on it. I think so.
I like
a
it.
pile of crawfish.
But the thing is, since I've partnered with Desport Seafood, Sean Desport, local
Mhm.
guys,
Mhm.
he's bringing a trailer out there, a food trailer that's going to have all the sacks that I require to
Endless
get the event
County
going.
crawfish.
Yeah, he told me if I need more, give me a call. We'll deliver it. Like, so, I mean, we'll have endless amounts of crawfish. Hopefully, we'll be able to keep the gate open till like 6 p.m.
Sweet.
Okay.
And it starts at
11.
11 o'clock.
Yep.
11 to 6.
Live music. You're gonna have the big tent, I'm assuming too.
Yep,
So
yep.
there's
We'll have
area
some
for
live music out there.
area for shade, and
Yep.
you can sit down and have
Porta
a drink.
potties. You got the
Yeah,
whole
we got
beer.
porta
office.
potties. I will say this: the seating is kind of technically limited.
It is, but people it's like they get up, they sit down, they get up. It's kind of like rotating.
and then you got the people that'll claim their steak and sit there the whole day.
well,
So
that's true too.
what I said on the Facebook event on the website, if you are attending the event, play it safe. Bring your own chair.
Okay,
If you got a fold up chair, bring it in. Have fun. Sit somewhere.
Put it-
Put
put
an
it where-
umbrella
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, put an
Yeah.
umbrella on it.
It's going to be, yeah, if not, buy a brown water hat.
Bring
There
buy
you go.
a brown water hat, sun hat. Bring some sunscreen.
Yeah. Last year you had some beer tasting and stuff like that. Who got this year?
Mitchell Distributing will be out there. They've got, I think they're bringing some Bud Girls out again.
Okay.
They'll do some stuff. Last year they were tasting, which the seltzers was the big thing during
Right.
that. So
I don't remember the tasting. What were we talking
Yeah,
about?
it was
I don't
right
remember.
across the street from.
Yeah, right when
across
you
the
walked
street.
in. Right when you walked in, it was right there to the right. Probably
Yeah.
right across from y'all.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
literally right across the road there, where
Yeah.
you could walk up and say, "Hey, I'd like to take that seltzer," and they would pour like half a shot or a little quarter
Yeah,
of a
I
shot.
missed-
Yeah,
I
they
missed that
had
they were
like
doing that.
unlimited Trulies in
Yeah,
shot
all you
glasses.
wanted to do.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be like that this year too.
Yeah,
sure.
they have something going on. Another thing we got going on. So let me kind of run through my sponsors.
There you
So,
go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to Mitchell Distributing, Budweiser. They make this event as cool as it is, having their title on here.
Yep.
Budweiser Downtown Ocean Springs Crawfish Cook-Off. Then also again Desport Seafood. They're coming out
Yep.
supplying the crawfish for us. Shout out to Sean. But one of my other sponsors this year is Whataburger.
Yeah,
Really?
So
I
Whataburger is
love
going to be
Whataburger.
there with a Whataburger team. If you're in the event, you're probably going to get a coupon for like something free from Whataburger. I don't remember what she said they're doing. It could be a free hamburger or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you one thing: if they offer up a honey butter chicken biscuit, I'm voting for whoever has that.
It's going to be the crawfish honey butter chicken.
There you
biscuit.
go.
Oh
But,
my god! If they can
um,
patent
But
that,
yeah,
Ooh.
Whataburger is going to be out there, so look for them. Look for the Whataburger team. They're going to have prizes and stuff. I think they have like an onion ring toss and like some fry thing that you
Toss
can
it
play
to
to
me.
win prizes and stuff. Tina with Biloxi Bay
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
commented earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
one of our sponsors, so shout out to her.
Yep.
Pleasance Barbecue, of course, and then Downtown Digital LLC, which is the company that helps do the back end
Right.
stuff for this event.
Yeah.
Now is Pleasant's going to be open because last year they were closed, right?
No, they were open.
Were they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were open. They don't have food within the event, so you're gonna have to walk around and order actually
Yep.
in their restaurant.
Yep.
But I do have a handful of like food vendors that are gonna be there.
Okay.
We've got like a guy.
Is the lemonade gonna be there?
The lemonade stand's gonna be.
Oh,
They,
That
they-
shit
they've-
is so good.
they've been with us every year, so look
Yeah,
for the
so
lemonade
good.
stand. They've been every year that we've done it. They make a killing.
Yeah. But they
Like-
make good shit.
Yeah,
Right.
out
But,
of all the vendors that have ever done one of our events, like they probably make more at selling lemonade than we do at the
Yeah,
whole
because
event.
I
it's salty crawfish. It's hot.
Delicious.
Why would
Yeah.
you not want to slam?
Well, unfortunately,
And
some
it's
people
fresh.
can't eat crawfish because of allergies and stuff like that. So you're going to have other food on hand, right?
Yeah, and I'm glad you bring that up because we got people that'll come up to the gate and be like, "I don't eat crawfish. Do I have to pay?" Like, unfortunately,
Yeah, because you could.
if you want to come into the event, you got to pay the fee.
I would
eating
say that
crawfish
if
or
I
not.
knew that you that you didn't make people pay. That's nuts, I would be like, yeah, Trevor, I'm allergic to them. And then you look over, and like he's like, yeah. I'm like, I took my shot at Epinephrine. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
But regardless if you eat crawfish or not, the gate fee is the same for everybody.
What's the food gonna be
for
for the vendors? Do you remember?
I can't
Sandwiches,
Remember, I can't
what we
remember
got?
offhand. I got
Okay.
a small list of vendors. I can't remember offhand.
All right.
It's
Well,
gonna be something.
we'll find out when you get there.
Yeah.
Brownwater's
We'll
going to be there,
Brownwater
slinging
will
hats
be
and
there for
shirts,
sure.
and we might. What else we got, Joe? You got anything?
That's
you can
about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Nothing you can eat yet. We don't have
No
any-
visors, because Ricky
All right.
wants one.
Heck no, they don't got no daggum visors yet.
Not yet. It's in the works.
Maybe you guys can throw in a hat to the pool.
We can
Oh,
do that.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
win
We got a
Absolutely.
bunch of
$50
hats.
in a hat.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do that for sure.
No, that's a great event, man. We're looking forward to it. I like the thing that you're doing though with the society. I think that's the coolest shit because it gives it more legitimacy.
Yeah,
You know?
we're really hoping for that to kick off next year. And a lot of the teams that I've spoken to about it are completely on board. Like, they love it. And again, it's the teams that compete in, the Ocean Springs Cook-Off, the D'Iberville Cook-Off,
And it's the
Biloxi Bay
ones that
Cook-Off.
it's guys. So they all wait to the last minute.
Yep.
To register.
For sure.
Correct.
Well, if you're going to do the Crawfish Society thing, you better register quick.
Because if
John's in first place and you're in
Yeah.
10th and you're trying to catch him,
You don't get no points.
well, if you get in too late, you're not going to be in.
Yeah,
So
right.
You're not,
Yeah.
you're
'Cause
not.
you're
You're not going to come close to it.
are you keeping it at the kind of like is 25 the number
No,
amount of teams?
it depends on the venue.
Okay, so it could
So
vary.
whatever the venue could hold.
Okay,
Right.
okay, but like you say, you don't want to miss out, right?
No, you don't.
If it's
wanna miss
25,
out.
you don't want to be the 26th guy, and then now you lost your points because you
Yeah,
can't compete.
Right.
The 25
Well, you don't
teams,
lose any, but you ain't going to gain
Well,
any either.
Right.
that's- yeah,
Right.
yeah.
The 25 teams for mine is all first come, first serve, and it sells out like that.
Really?
Like, after 3 weeks, I think all of my team spots were gone after I announced the event.
Did you say earlier that the teams are on that card right there?
Yeah, they're
Well,
all.
you got it. What is there some cool names on there? I'd love to hear that.
You
It's
want
like
me-
I'm
you just
thinking
want me
like
to run through 'em?
yeah, 25, yeah.
Bayou Boilers.
Who was your last year's winner?
Last year's winner is Boyle Brothers with Rob Blackman.
Okay, all right.
We got Cajun Colonels, Claw Me Daddy.
I like
That's
all
a good
that.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Last year's third place winner was last year's second place winner was Crawfish Partners.
Okay, all
Podge,
right.
Podge.
Brady, yeah, I like
Guys,
that.
that's
So
great
they
group
came
of
back
guys.
again.
Yep.
Elmo's hanging on. This is a good one. You'll love this one. I like big bugs, and I cannot lie.
Like that
I
one.
like that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
On the Fly Cooking Team, Party Barge Barbecue, Ricky Bobby's Coastal Crawfish.
Sweet.
That's weird, but fun.
Shake and bake, baby.
Yeah.
Sack of Boiling Love.
Okay, all right.
Slab
all right.
Nasties. One of our commercial teams is Team Lost Pizza.
Yep.
Team Tees, another one of our commercial teams. Shout out to Brittany. The Scratch Kitchen.
Yes.
So they're coming
Oh.
out cooking.
Is this their first year?
This is their first year cooking. Yeah.
She keeps bucking us, but
yeah.
we're gonna get Brittany
Yeah.
back on.
She's
here.
our Peter Anderson.
Brittany.
Yeah,
Brittany's our partner.
Yes.
She's our neighbor at
Yes.
Peter Anderson every
Every
year.
year.
Oh,
and
Brittany,
we-
you better come on the con.
But she's
Yeah.
already she's got a restaurant. She's super busy.
She's
so-
busy, but we love her. on
She's
the show.
busy, but she's got time. for
Oh,
that.
I
Yeah,
know. I know.
Oh,
she does.
trust me, we can pester people.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one. We got the Bearded Mullet. I think another one of my commercial teams here is the Land Shark. Then we got the Millers, the Shellfish Lovers, the Unknown Boys, the Waltmans. Shout out to Van Clee. That's the Van Clee boys.
V-
Thirsty Garage and Extreme Team. And then we also have Team Mitchell Distributing. That's going to be out
I
there.
like
So
that.
the
and
But
there's
Budweiser
no
guys.
difference between the what'd you call
No.
them?
What's that?
The business teams.
Commercial,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
The,
yeah.
the,
No
the
difference.
commercial
All
teams
in
and
the
the private
same hat.
teams. Yeah, they're
All
all
in
in
the
the same hat.
same
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah, I like that. Do they? I think I know the answer to this question. Do any of the teams dress up like uniforms and stuff? I think one team did last year, if I remember
Some of them
correctly.
do. Some do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all got matching T-shirts and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Uniform,
They got
looking
little
official.
uniforms.
Right. Oh,
Crawfish
yeah.
Partners
We
is
do
one
it.
of them.
Yeah, I think I
The
remember.
dudes in the back that had to dance, like every time you came by, they were dancing.
Were they in
like,
yellow shirts?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was
legit.
Crawfish Partners.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
legit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Their name reflects their style. I like it.
They're very professional. I was on the phone with him before the podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, man, we're a well-oiled machine when it comes to Crawfish Cook-Offs."
And they're because when they did one with us and they won, they asked them where you from, and like each one of them's from a different town.
Okay.
I mean, it was like, how in the heck are y'all all together?
Yeah.
Because it was literally
For the love of crawfish.
right,
That's how.
right.
Yeah.
So if I'm an event holder like Brownwater and I want to get my stuff with y'all, what do I need to do?
Go to Crawfish, Gulf Coast Crawfish Society.com and click on host an event. And there's a little tab at the top, host an event, and it'll give you all the information where you can contact us, and then we'll make it official. We'll come out, host your event. We'll handle the judging. I'll help you out with some marketing, and we'll, make it happen.
It's the love of it. It's a day of work, but it's the fun of it.
It's a day where literally every year, like after the day's over with, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. Stressed out.
If you've never
out in the sun all day,
if you've never put on any type of event, I don't care what it is, crawfish, like we do the fishing tournament. I put on some music shows, dude. It is so much like the work that goes into that, the little details of answering the emails, the phone calls, the teams calling, what about the rules? The venue.
It seems like the day of, until the day of, you're all by yourself.
Yeah, well, and then the day of is like a tsunami of potential problems, and like people looking at you like, well, what about
right. It's little small stuff.
Yes.
Every year, and Trevor says this problem too. You lose water pressure. You got 25 teams.
There's not enough hoses.
You're not going to get the water pressure. I'm sorry, the biggest building in the city of Biloxi, the Coliseum, runs out of water pressure every year.
Yeah. It's not designed to hold that.
I mean, how do you expect me to keep? I mean, they're the biggest building in Biloxi.
Right.
We'll do like they did in Georgia and shoot a hole in the water tower.
Right
in Johnny Cash's. Right in Johnny Cash's Wwe.
Yeah.
Spilling it over.
We need the fire department to open up a hydrant.
That's probably not a bad idea. You can fill a crawfish pot really quick with a fire hydrant.
But we've got 3 water spigots, and I put a 2-way splitter on each of those. So technically, I got like 6 hoses to pull from, and even then, you still run low on pressure. But the problem, like he said, every year we've had water pressure issues. So this year, I really stressed the fact to the teams.
Start early.
I talked to them all personally. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Right.
Gates open at 11. You don't have to have crawfish up at 11.
Right.
We're going until 4 p.m., hopefully 6 p.m. at the latest. So, let a few teams purge, fill up their tanks, and then just other teams funnel in and get it done. You don't have to all do it at once. It's going to take forever.
Right. Most people don't show up. If an event starts at 11, they don't usually show up at 11. Some people will. And if they can walk around and look at the teams, look at the tents, if you got the music going already and you're selling beer, they're going to be fine for 30 minutes to 40, an hour-ish. They'll be fine.
This is the first year I did an 11 a.m. gate. Every other year we've done 12. But even at 12, the line starts just filling up.
That is true now that you say that.
What's usually their hot spot? 12 to 1?
12 to 1 is a big peak, and then 3 to 4 is another peak. It kind of comes in like that wave like that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I might have been overzealous with saying
like some people
30 minutes they can wait.
Yeah.
It's like some people want to come eat crawfish and then go to downtown Ocean Springs.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, that's
and then other people go to downtown Ocean Springs
and come back.
And then
come back. Right.
Well, and they see the big, massive, all the tents, the line. They're like, what the hell's going on over here? I want to go in here too. Right. I mean, downtown OS is a great location to do anything.
I want to get a brown water hat.
Yeah,
exactly.
Is that the brown water guy? Screw the crawfish. Let's go talk to them. Yeah, I love it.
If they know you guys, they'll probably get in free. I mean,
might
maybe
just flash that hat and get in.
They got a secret code word for everyone listening.
If you know
if you know the code word, say it at the gate, you'll get in.
There's no code word.
The code word is give me $25.
Yeah, exactly. If you pay them $25, that's like that free toothbrush with Southern Magnolia Smile.
Put it on Brown Water's tab. Put it on Brown Water's tab.
Yeah,
exactly. Gentlemen, is there anything we didn't cover, man, for this weekend's event, or anything coming up in the future that the people need to know about?
DowntownOceanSprings.com.
There you go. Yeah,
I'm ready. This is like the
place to be, downtown Ocean Springs
crawfish boiling. So
There's
like
no
you
doubt.
could.
This is the last one. This is like the last big one of the season. There might be one or two other crawfish
because after this, they start getting hard. You can't even boil them.
Yeah, I'm trying to have one down at the Causeway, but I gotta get that old fella to come off of it.
And that's another thing with the Gulf Coast Crawfish Society. We'll have Biloxi Bay RV Resort kind of kicks off the crawfish season.
Yep.
Right.
And then as we go through, Ricky has his, and then like mine will be like the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
like at the end of crawfish season, downtown Ocean Springs, do your thing.
Is that when you think your points will end?
Yeah, that's when the points will end. Unless another team wants to sanction it after that, we might.
There is anymore, is there?
No, not really.
Well, they start getting them black, red, hard crawfish, and you can't really.
Well, it's gotten to where you can almost do one every darn weekend.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean, it's no problem to do, but I can't afford that.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Well, if you hop, skipped, and jumped it all the way across the coast, you could have a bunch.
Right.
Yeah.
But y'all be a bunch of y'all be busy.
Yeah.
Right. One of my end goals of the crawfish, the Gulf Coast Crawfish Society, is to have the Coliseum enter in and be a sanctioned event too. So
for the Crawfish Festival.
Yeah, so the Crawfish Festival. So
only thing I'll say to that is I like that y'all are the local people, not the commercial one yet. I get it; it's a big fish.
But there's a bunch of local people who
They do
that.
They do.
Yeah,
They do.
a
And I don't
lot-
want to
a
show.
lot of the
I don't want
teams
to show in
that
the
compete in
Coliseum
hours are in
because
that
they
one.
do a lot of cool stuff too.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't really say that.
Like
but-
Crawfish Partners, it does the Coliseum, but also does his.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Right.
just another event for these teams to put forth the money and compete in to win a championship.
But
Love it.
I will tell you this: it's a whole lot one-on-one.
Right.
In
That's what I was getting
Trevor's
at. Yeah.
and Ricky's events, because at the Crawfish Festival, I walked around and I didn't see anybody blowing crawfish. You know what I'm saying? We walked in,
Right, yeah, because they're all under
They're all spread out. You know what I'm saying?
well, no,
Y'all's
they hide us too.
right. So
Yeah.
y'all's you can walk around, talk, jibber jab, do whatever you want to do.
Right,
with it.
right.
So it's a lot more personal.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank y'all for taking your time out of your evening to come chat with us. I knew it was going to be a good one. If you don't like crawfish, unless you're allergic to it,
Go
you
somewhere
know,
else.
listen to something else because that's what we're about over here. And if you've never had it before, then that's a
Try
different
it.
story.
Yeah,
Go
try
try it this
There's
Saturday.
several people that I've seen come to the gate and said, "I've never eaten crawfish, but I want to come in."
Now
No, it
those
changed their
are
life.
those are my favorite people.
They changed your
Right.
because
life.
they don't
Right.
know,
Yeah.
and that's awesome.
But you
Yeah.
got to give them some good ones. You can't give 'em
Yes.
no bad ones.
Yeah,
Right.
and I've also made the joke on this show before too. Have y'all seen people that are like taking crawfish like wholesale, and then I don't know if they don't completely freeze them, but they ship them out to like just say for instance Tennessee or even like Vegas. They're all throughout the U.S. I don't like those people because
Right.
they're going to drive the cost way up
Way up.
and grow the market too big to where we can't have what we want down here in the
A
South.
buddy of mine posted 3 pounds of crawfish that he got in South Florida the other day. He had 1 potato and 2 pieces of corn. You know what he paid for it?
Oh, $400,000.
$30.
$50.
Yes, yes. Now that I don't mind because
They-
that's going to
they-
keep everything. That's them Biden prices.
Well,
That'll
they
keep
dir-
everything. in
Do they
check.
like direct flight in a Yeti cooler or
So
something?
it is,
to 'em?
honestly,
I
it's
don't
kind of
know.
something like that.
Yeah.
Like they fly it right into wherever. And
I
then they
like to
cook
keep them a secret.
them. I kind of do too. Only for down here. If you want them, you got to come down here and earn.
Yeah.
it, you
Right.
know?
If you, someone posted on Facebook the other day that I'm friends with, if you don't get like crawfish or gumbo from Mississippi or Louisiana, then you're not getting crawfish or gumbo.
Correct.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's for sure. For sure. Yeah, I always love the people that's never tried it before to watch them for the first time.
Right.
Usually the barrier though is not knowing how to peel them.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Or taking too
You know,
long.
One year we were down to Seafood Festival and down in Town Green, and there were some airmen sitting out there at a table,
Mhm.
and they had their shrimp and putting them, and they was taking forever. My wife looks at me, she goes, "Can I walk over there?"
Yeah, you gotta give them
I'm
some
like,
pointers.
"What?" She
Yep.
goes, "They can't peel
Yeah.
shrimp." I was like, "Go for it."
Yeah, because they're like, why would you put this much time into it? And it's like, watch this.
Yeah.
Right,
Done.
There you go.
right.
That's how we do it,
exactly,
you know?
exactly.
So, all right. Well, look, thank y'all so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
Thanks
Heck
everybody
of
for
a time.
watching. This was a good one. I knew it was going to be. It's going to be a great event. Go down there. Get your tickets now this Saturday, May the 28th, downtown
They're
Ocean
cheaper
Springs.
now.
They're cheaper now if you buy them in advance. There's no reason not to go. Thank y'all for tuning in.
The weather's going to be great.
Yes,
The weather is
well,
going to
because
be
it's been
great.
shitty
It's supposed to
lately.
clear
It's
up on
going to
Thursday
be
and be wide
great.
open all weekend.
There
So,
you
Yeah.
go.
Yes.
There you go. So,
And it's Memorial Day weekend. Also, the open weekend of snapper season.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's gonna be awesome.
Yep. yeah, Joe, don't distract them.
Sunday's the open weekend.
There you go.
Ah,
Start
there you
Sunday.
go.
There you go. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.